Dave decided to not use the brakes in turn 1. He was from 8th.
But now you're going, but that's
Dave,
not you,
oh my god, that's...
Alright, had a little bit of an incident there, but everyone's still trucking along alright, so let's see what we got here.
I think Brent got damage.
Yeah.
Nick's got damage.
Holy... Oh,
was that you hit me there, Randy? Was that Randy?
Sorry, Dustin.
Yeah, I had to stop because I saw that from Dave.
Big moment from the bin and from safety dance.
Makes you don't want to race with somebody.
Oh man, it's crowd me back here, dude.
I saw him go off the track and I followed him right off on the inside curb there.
Yeah, I caught it as well. Sorry, buddy, if I touched you there.
No, I was just fucking. You didn't do anything. I was just watching you. You just followed you into the curb. Yeah.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So we're about to complete lap 1 here.
We have a spinner.
Who's spinning, Dom?
It's Don the man.
Oh, Don the man. Well, he's normally pretty violent with his tires, so this definitely keeps up tradition. Let's see how this plays out for him as the race goes on.
Nick's in the
so
draft.
So up front, we got Nick in the lead. Ollie's running a nice defensive
The only advantage
is
the only good thing is I didn't hit anything.
Oh.
Very good. Nick is looking for a place to make a move here, but I don't think it's going to work there. Oh, he's close. I think that was almost contact with Ollie, was it?
A little bit,
I didn't realise I've
almost,
got damage, that's why I'm understeering.
Both drivers keep it clean.
Yep, Ollie was able to get a good run off that last corner and put a little bit of a breathing room between him.
Lots of understeer from the safety dance in the dirty air of Nick Minty.
Yeah, Nick makes a lot of dirty air, and that's been affecting Josh all race long.
There's a bit of a queue up behind Dave Hook. Matt, 7657.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a bit of a queue behind Dave Hook right now.
Does Dave even have a front wing?
Maybe not. I don't think so. Oh my god. Interesting. Oh, look at this, and Matt moves by for him, and so now the Randy Hammer.
There's a whacking. There's a whacking that's about to happen.
Dave's got to run now from the Randy Hammer. Who's gonna drop the hammer? Oh my god, he gets very close.
Cue the music.
Something that you're familiar with. Hammer time.
So up front right now, it looks like it actually looks like Ollie's pulling a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, and he sets the fastest lap. Oh my god.
So fast down the straightaway.
Randy.
I believe that Ollie's the only one that didn't get any damage.
Randy.
I had enough arguing yesterday over the incident.
Randy's going for a move on the hookster.
Yeah. I'm front right wing, yellow.
Ooh. Oh, Randy and Dave Hook, they're pumping wheels! Oh, Hookster! Oh my god. Matt has to take evasive action on the grass from Dave. Holy. And Randy's pulling away. Oh, hold on, Dave Hook, here he comes. This is gonna be, no, Dave, you can't, no, Dave, you can't go up the inside. You can't go up the inside that corner.
I think Nick is running a more of a low downforce setup than I think.
He's damaged.
He's damaged. Okay, because he's definitely struggling in the quick sectors.
Yeah, sorry. It must have orange. It must have orange. It was a big whack.
Big fight for 6th place. Randy leads that battle.
Pretty good race for first, second, and third, fourth right now. They're all together, really, depending on,
I don't think anyone's noticed that Dustin's on the alternate strategy and he's doing a blinder at the minute because he's keeping up with us all.
Oh, that's right.
Someone's behind you?
Yeah. Well, he's actually vying for Dom's job, but we have to work through contracts and whatnot because Josh is not cheap. Here we are in lap. Well, okay, that's quite the sentence. All right, so there we go. Lap 4. Ollie leads, Nick 2nd, Josh in 3rd, Brent 4th, Dustin 5th, Randy 6th, Dave 7th, Matt is now 7th, Dave 8th, Gomez is 9th with some busted pedals, 10th is MK, and Don hanging on in 11th with those slippery tires.
I think I'm lagging, guys. I think I'm lagging. Be careful.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this just in. Josh might be having some internet trouble all the way over there in
I
England.
thought it was Nick, but everyone moved.
Thing on you.
Right, okay, just everyone jump back and forward just briefly, all 3 cars around me then.
Oh my god.
Very creative line there through that chicane through Dustin, with Dustin there. I noticed that he's been taking some interesting lines, as some of the drivers tend to do. Creativity has been a theme of the F2 series, Dom. Would you not agree?
I would agree, yes.
Yeah, a lot of interesting decisions and sort of lines.
Ingenuity.
Yeah, there's something like that, yeah. So let's hop back up front and see how our leader's doing coming onto lap 5 here. Seems to be relatively comfortable. Hopefully he's not wearing his tires out too much. I wonder what the pit strategy is going to be in this race.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, we certainly will. Nick just putting in the fastest lap appears to be... yes, we will see, Dom. It appears to be compensating for whatever handling discrepancies that he certainly has from the opening lap there.
Man, oh man.
Because he is very quick through this first sector. Nick is very fast through this first sector. It's after this section that Ollie seems to put a gap.
Oh, Dave and Matt are still side by side. I can't believe this. Oh! Careful, Dave. Oh my god, a little bit of contact. And Matt has to back out again. Dave goes wide a little bit, but he manages to hold on for the corner. Sorry, I want to watch the battle up front, but this is a pretty awesome battle going on back here. Oh, Dave, don't go.
Up front, things are looking really good. I mean, they got 5 cars all kind of in a line here. I mean, there's a little bit broken up 4th and 5th, but...
Oh, no.
Oh, Matt, on the man accidentally. Oh, my God.
I did not mean to do that to Matt.
No, yeah,
that
it was an
fucking...
accident. It was because Dave and Matt were racing so fucking hard. They were clocking in like
they came to they fucking parked it in the fucking corner.
Dave, look.
This is the closest Nick has been for the lead up front here, coming onto lap 6.
I'll just be honest.
I can't believe Dave Hook got out of that clean.
And I don't know how how hard I hit Matt. I don't know how I still have a front wing on this card that's not damaged.
Keep going, Matt. Keep going. Dave is still up in... oh, Dave's in the pits. Dave's in the pits now. Holy shit. Well, the 2 Pinky Winkies are still up front, followed by the safety dance and Brent in 4th position. Dustin still on that alternate strategy, of course, in 5th. Randy,
and he's maintaining pace.
GTP dropping the hammer in 6th. Coolest of MK.
Randy's done a nice job this season. He's done a nice
Why
job.
is it repairing my fucking wing?
Oh, just in. There's a problem for Don. It appears the team is repairing the wing without his permission.
For what? There's fucking nothing.
Now he's having words with the crew.
Fucking jokes.
There you have it.
Holy shit. I've got no in-game audio. I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear any of the cars going round, which, I mean, I don't mind too much.
I would do the noises for you, but I don't think anyone wants that. So, here we go. Oh, a car is coming into the pits.
Oh, here we go. It's Nick. It's Minty.
Gomez's car is shifting quite a bit there. Nick's hit the
going
pits.
for the undercut. And so is Safety Dance and Brent. So Ollie's been caught out a little bit here as the 2, 3, and 4 are all pit.
Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna... I mean, that can't be bad for Ollie because he wasn't gaining anything from the DRS. So the one that I think it might actually have hurt was probably Dustin, no? Because maybe he was getting the benefit of it, perhaps.
Yeah, but I mean, being on the alternate strategy is going to be a big advantage for him at the end of the race, anyways. So I don't think he's going to lose much.
Yeah. Question is, how long could these reds go, and when is Dustin planning to pitting to make use of them?
Yeah.
Ollie's in the series tends to go a little further on his tires, or at least push them a little further. So I'm wondering what his plan is, if he's going to be pitting to counter off what they've just done, or if he's going to try to run deeper into it.
As for Dustin's strategy, I mean, if you just reverse the logic, these drivers just pitted at the end of lap 6 going on lap 7, so if you flip that, Dustin should be pitting around lap 12 or so.
Well, I'd agree with you there, Dom, except for the fact he's going to have less fuel. So he can actually pit a little bit earlier with that less fuel on board. And he can get an extra couple laps out of those Reds that they weren't going to be able to get heavy fuel and such. So I would think that, you know what I mean? I'm thinking he can come in probably like lap 10 and really make some ground. But again, Randy up to third after the pit cycle here.
Oh, shit, Don, sorry. I did not see you there.
No, there's an incident between Gomez
and Don the man.
Gomez
my.
Yeah.
He's going again, but
I heard you say, oh shit, but you should have said, oh, I'm backing out onto the track.
I didn't back out. That's where I fucking stopped. And that's when you hit me.
Randy's talking very well of his car after he came in the pits there. He's very happy with his crew and his car. He's going to come out of the pits in 6th. Excellent. Now, I'll point out with the tire situation, Dom, it looks like Ollie's starting to pull a gap on Dustin.
Yeah.
And that's interesting because his tires must be in rough shape right now. He's actually coming up on MK. So they're actually going to see a... There's no blue flags or anything, but he's definitely being in that pink car. He's very visible.
I can see the pink.
Well, the gap was 5.2 or so. And
I just saw that too. It does look like Dustin had a good sector there. I wonder if they're falling off. I wonder if the soft tire is finally falling off. And
yeah, Dustin seems to have a little bit more traction. Okay,
yep, he's in the pits. Leader in the pits. So this is where it'll come down to whether or not that undercut Nick did is going to give him the lead.
Oh,
Nick is really pushing. Josh is going to try to take advantage of it with the DRS. Oh, that was so close. Nick almost sent the whole thing.
Oh, my gosh.
That might be the difference. That might have been the difference that all he needed there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
They are changing a wing.
Heartbreak for Ollie there, but what can you do? He's exiting the pits now. Is this the leaders on the front? It is.
Yes, it is.
Well, with the wing change, it's unfortunate, but no, it's maybe with enough laps, Ollie can make inroads because these guys do have some damage up front, I think, but it's definitely been made more difficult.
And as we've seen the past few laps, and I'm just watching the onboard now, Nick is really sliding his tires around, really beating them up.
All right, so
Are you fucking...
The gap is about 10 seconds between Ice 1 and Nick. So we'll keep on...
And Nick is very busy dealing with Josh right now, which...
That's right.
Josh really would like to...
boy,
big slide for Josh, and he caught it, though. He didn't lose it. He caught it over the curb, of all things.
Buck
God.
over those curbs.
He almost came out the camera. And in the meantime, while these two are swinging back and forth, Brent is still within range, despite early troubles.
Almost into the wall. Me? Don is...
I literally just fucked up.
Oh, no. That wall. I have hit that wall.
I fucking...
Final corner.
Yeah, I fucking pit entry. Pit entry.
Okay. Yeah,
all right. Car's clear. Pit entry for Don. Don hit the pit entry. Terrible accident.
I fucking clipped it, yeah.
It's right on the inside, right
okay.
where you want to be.
Quick update.
Oh, well.
Quickest lap right now is Brent, and he is not far despite a lot of trouble at the beginning of the race.
This could be a 4-horse, who knows, 5-horse race. Depends where Dustin comes
how many
out.
horses? Yeah, how many horses? So that's another thing too. I mean, depending on when Dustin pits, which should be soon, I would think he's got to try to get on those softs as long as possible to capitalize. I would think, but maybe he knows they wear out quick.
Well, you know what? Maybe Dustin's staying out because he's seeing the battle between Nick and Safety Dance on his mini-map, if he can see that far
perhaps,
back.
And he knows we're talking about it, so
yeah.
Perhaps he's thinking he's better off in clean air for now, but I don't know what the pit delta is or how long that takes, but I know it's got to be close to 20 seconds, if not more. So,
yeah, I'm not
and
sure.
he's going around for another lap here,
Ooh.
so he's still trucking.
That thing is brutal, dude.
All right, so let's see. Randy's still in 6th position, running a great race. Matt in 7th. Ooh, Matt went a little bit wide when I switched over to him. Dave Hook is going to be hunting him down. Oh, man. Oh, Dave's like almost within a second. Oh, Dave going over the curbs.
Quickest lap for Nick there. He's desperately trying to break the gap on Josh, but and this has been the section of the track Nick has been quickest in. And you can see that in timing and scoring, but right after this section here, he starts to lose a little bit. Whatever handling problem he's been struggling with. I mean, you're looking at the gap now. You're going to see it kind of, and Josh has been really coming through this particular section.
Yeah. Well, Dustin, if my prediction is right, Dustin should be coming in within either this lap or the next lap. Oh, no. Oh, Ollie got a penalty for track limits too many times.
Yep. Whoa! Oh, Nick's around!
Oh, no!
Nick spun it. He's gathered it back up quickly. Josh is going to take what I would imagine would be the net lead, depending on where Dustin falls.
Yeah, this race is far from over, Joe. This race is far from over. Lots of strategies.
Dusty stays out again.
Dusty's staying out. That's right. He figured that the drivers behind are making so many mistakes in battling that he might be just beneficial running in clean air for now, and then having the absolute best tires for the end of the race. I wouldn't wait too long, though. I don't know. But hey, he's got the wheel, not me.
He's got those Renault engineers helping him out from the F1 side, and we know those guys are very creative, so hopefully they've got a good plan. Nick is really pushing here, as is Ollie quickest lap, but with that 3-second penalty, it would take quite an effort to overcome that time. But I guess it depends on what the leaders decide to do, because at the rate they're racing, who knows? That was a great save by Nick, by the way, I will say. I thought for sure he was going to go all the way around. It was one of those real F1 2010-esque lazy spins. You'd know, Dom, if you'd been there. But
I did play the game a little bit.
Yeah, I understand, buddy. No worries. So,
I wish I was
12
there.
Here. Yeah, definitely. All right, Dustin in the lead now. As the lead begins to kind of really be eaten away by the new tires, I mean, he's got to be pitting soon. I wonder if his team's tried to call him in, but the radios aren't working. I wonder if he's fighting off cats on his lap. I don't know what the problem is, but he's still trucking.
Maybe he wants to be lonely. Oh, no, he's pitting.
Oh, he's coming in the pits. He's in the pits. Finally brings that car in the pits, and a nice pit entry it was at that. Here comes Josh.
I hope he selected the right tires. He wants to be going on the reds.
Let's hope. Nick is making a really good charge on Josh here, and he's going to have a heck of a front stretch. He's just been quick down that way.
The tires go on.
Keep your eyes on Nick, too. Keep your eyes on Nick as well. He's going to make a move.
Brent about 1.7 back, but here comes Nick.
They are going to clear Dustin for now.
Okay.
Josh,
waits. Josh goes defensive. Yep. And Dusty Bin files out of the pits behind Ice 1.
Yep.
Let's see.
That was pretty crucial for Ollie to get past Dustin there if he still has ambitions of trying to get toward the front. There is some time left in this race, and if they get to racing, you never know. But Dustin should be significantly quicker on those reds for a bit. So here we are 3/4 of the way through the race with Josh up front.
Brent's had a really good couple of corners. He's about 1.2 back. If he keeps this up, he'll be in DRS range of Nick Minty.
That's true. Josh is trying desperately to put a big enough gap. It was about 0.4 the last time they came out of the final corner, and that was close to enough for Nick to make a charge, but we'll see. Now, did they pit on the same lap, Dom? I think they did, right? So
Correct, yeah.
there's not going to be any tire advantage there.
The top 3 have 5-lap-old tires, about to be 6 laps old.
You can just see the understeer with the with Nick's car there as he turns the wheel.
Yeah.
It just looks like the front tires just cheese grating off. It's not going to be close enough to make a run into one this time. Not as close as last time. I think honestly, I think Josh might be in a good position because he's been quicker in Sector 2 and 3 with whatever damage they're both contending with.
Yep.
And if as long as he can keep that gap, half a second or more, it's going to be tough for Nick to make that pass.
Yeah.
Nick has to be within 3/10, and I think if he's within 3/10, then Josh could be in trouble into one.
About 5.5 laps to go.
Mm-hmm. And Brent is so tantalizingly close to getting that DRS from Nick.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's probably the last thing that Nick needs.
Yeah, all it's going to take is one fight between Nick and Safety Dances, and Brent's in the mix.
Yep. Now, I'll tell you, I mean, Dom, if I was in this situation, I'd be thinking to myself, what's the best way to win the race? And I'd be thinking, Nick is my biggest threat right now. How do I keep Nick busy? And I'd be thinking to myself, could I back Nick up to Brent?
Oh, that would get political.
Could I? Well, I mean, that's you want to win the race, right?
Yeah. Dustin
he
with
already
the
knows
fastest
he's got.
lap?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's those soft tires for sure. He should be getting pretty close to Ollie there.
Yeah, he's right behind him, but he can't quite make the move. At least quite yet. Oh, who's this in front? Oh, it's Gomez. Gomez lets the leaders by.
Brent 1.4 seconds adrift of Nick right now. Been about the same. He's got to be relatively matching lap times to maintain that gap, but...
Yeah, it's been about the same for the top 3 for the last 3 or 4 laps.
Josh really hustling it through that Sector 2 section, taking a lot of chances, but he's also yielding the rewards of those risks.
Yep.
With an 8/10 lead now coming into the final sector.
A little bit wide in that corner.
Looks like Matt has temporarily left the session. Well, he'll be back because he's from England, and we know England invented the internet as they invented everything else, so he'll be fine.
So Matt's going through the final corner right now. If he's not back in time, this could be a bit of a blue flag mishap.
Let's hope that gets sorted out. Let's hope the leaders are aware of the fact that Matt is not here, and he is up front. But actually, to be honest, he's joined back up. He's joined back up.
He's joined in, yeah. Oh, Dave Hook out of the pits! Oh my God, the thing!
Oh, Dave! Attention to the leaders, Davey! Leaders, Davey! Leaders, Davey!
Leaders.
Dave gives them all space. You got 3 cars all close together there, Dave.
Oh, Jesus, a heart attack.
Yep. Yeah, Dave's where he wants to be for the sprint race. I hope he gives the leaders plenty of space.
Yeah.
Because I know what Dave's thinking. Yeah. Dave's thinking 8th place, right? So. So up front now, still Josh with a good gap. Nick almost lost it again. Nick almost lost it again. Nick is really trying. He's really trying with the damage that car has. The only thing the only thing that I'd be thinking right now is, are there any warnings for these guys to be concerned with?
And Dusty just got a time penalty.
Race director.
And there are. I don't know if we should say anything, Dom.
No,
I think we should keep it fair, but I will say that there are some things to consider here, so.
Oh, my sound just came back. Nice. All I had to do was pause and unpause.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Randy.
That slide by Nick there, I think, hurt his tires. I think it hurt him quite a bit, because you'll notice Brent is right there, and now he's within a second. Brent close to attacking range. And it's a shame about the penalty for Ollie there, but he's done a great job of trying to claw back some of that time.
Well, he'll hang on to fourth with the time penalty from Dusty.
It's true. At worst, he's looking at fourth. If he hasn't. So Josh up front now, starting to pull a gap. He's just got to be careful of track limits. That's really the only thing that can stop him right now, I think.
Yep. Brent is within that crucial 1 second gap.
Yeah, let's take a look and see how Brent's doing here. Let me go on board. He is close. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Through the detection zone. I don't think he got it.
I don't. Well, he might have. It's gonna be. Let's check that wing.
No, he didn't get it. No.
He didn't get it. Okay. But lucky for him, Nick also didn't get it. So
2 to go. Somebody's pizza is done.
Smoke alarm.
There's carbon monoxide alert.
Furnace rousing in your air.
Nah, Matt's way behind Dave.
it says on my screen,
Wait
Dave's
a
in the
second.
pits.
Dave's in the pits.
I don't even know.
Whoa, wait a second. Matt is behind Dave. So right now, Matt has pole position for the sprint race. Good stuff from him. Oh,
So
Dustin
up front,
and Ollie.
Brent is now. Are they swapping back and forth? Brent is
Kind of,
within a
yep.
second of Nick coming into the last lap
yeah.
here.
Dusty's
Nick
all
is
over the back.
actually-
Sorry, what about Nick?
Nick is actually going to be within a second, potentially. It's going to be tight. But even with him being within a second, I just think that if Josh can just be smooth, I don't think he can get close enough to mount a real charge. But Brent is going to be close enough to get the DRS this time.
Yep.
And Nick has got it as well. So everyone on the front stretch with DRS. Last lap, let's see what happens.
Dustin gets by Ollie, but they're side by side still. Oh boy! Oh, Ollie goes deep into turn 1.
So here we are, coming down towards sector 2. Josh still half a second lead, comfortably the part of the track he's been better in with the car that he has.
Yep.
I don't many passing zones really left, so honestly, it's going to be a pretty heroic effort for him.
Backing it up, aren't you?
Oh well, Nick's right there. If he could just put pressure on Safety Dance, there could be a moment here.
Brent's right there as well, which is definitely speeding up Nick.
Dave Hook and MK are going through some shenanigans here. MK's got to race Dave for that pole position in the sprint.
2 corners to go. 2 corners to go. Here comes 3 cars under a blanket here coming to the start-finish line.
Take that 8.
And it looks like the Safety Dance is going to take the win. Great race from these top 3 here.
Yeah.
Great race, guys.
Let's go. Wait a second. Let's go back to Dave Hook and Matt and Cool MK. Oh, it's politics again. Oh, oh my God. Riding on board with MK.
The stewards are going to have a word about this. This is
3 wide, you're in the middle.
You know what this reminds me of, Joe? This reminds me of that
circus. It reminds me of a circus.
Oh, Gomez is in the mix now. This reminds me of those slow races, the Olympics, the cycling event.
The race to finish 8th.
That 8 from it, dude.
Oh well, Dave's got 8th position.
Outweigh the points for 8th as far as grid position goes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dustin. I'm not sure that what the desire for 8th is, but Dave is going to win anyways with the race for 8th.
Dave's gonna get pole. Wow, unbelievable.
Good race, Ray.
I didn't mean to slide up into you there. I just couldn't brake in time with the my left side tires were all over the curbs. Yeah.
I had nothing on that last lap. My tyres were absolutely shot. I went into turn 1.
Were they knackered?
They were knackered. Absolutely
knackered. They were knackered.
Knackered.
Yeah, knackered. Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said knackered.
Did someone just turn into a Doberman? What the hell was that noise? It's already. Yeah, driver of the day for Randy.
Yeah, well done,
oh, look at that.
Thanks,
Look at that
well
cool
done.
looking suit.
At least none of us will have to be worried about getting run over by Dave in turn 1. He's
Well,
ahead of all of us.
Well, hey. Well,
From like,
who knows? Who knows? But I will say the guy holding that trophy in the background is absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, Ollie, I was
happiest guy on the
boat.
stand fighting over 8th position when you're gonna be in the front row anyway.
Ollie, yeah, I was
get the extra points. Get the for sure points. It's just
Dustin, I think that's very logical of you, and I think that what goes on for that position is illogical. So I think they kind of cancel each other out, and you know, you get what you get. Dave again with the 8th place victory.
Hey Ollie, to answer your question, I started 6th. Dave was right behind me, and I saw him going for the dive bomb, so I stayed in the middle. I didn't even try to defend it.
Have a good show, didn't you?
Yeah, let's hope for the next 3 races things are a lot cleaner. It's no good if the
Well, they can only take himself off now.
He's a Ryan Newman and Ross Chastain of F1. Or no.
It's fucking truly Trey.
Alright.
Truly was my teammate in F1 2010 all the time.
Oh, at Lotus.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, remember when I used to stick you in the Lotus in F1 2010?
Dave was in the HRT. I was in the Lotus.
Good times. Good
No,
times.
I was in the Renault.
definitely...
Was I in the? Yeah.
Yeah, you were in the Renault, Dustin.
Yeah,
and he was in
So I
the
was
big
the original
green.
Renault, and even though Dave claims it.
Yeah. You were the original Renault. But Dave was in that giant pickle-looking thing, and at least I could see him coming.
No, Dave was in the HRT.
Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
Didn't I eventually put him in? Didn't you eventually in the Lotus, Dave?
I don't know, no, I think I stayed in that HRT.
Did you really? I could have.
Yeah, the black one.
I could have sworn I put you in the Lotus, but maybe I'm mistaken. All right, guys, here we go. 5 laps at Hungary. It looks like it was pretty tough to pass in the feature race, so let's see what
All right,
happens.
here we go. Green,
right.
as these drivers rip roar to turn 1.
Yep,
Matt
here we
tucks
go.
in behind Dave.
Boy.
Oh boy.
So, did we get through turn 1 there? It looks like we are through turn 1 for now.
Looks like it.
So when I'm inside, shit. Nope. Alright.
Ooh.
Oh, bit of
my.
contact there. Don was not clear there, but that's close racing.
Nick
Hopefully.
and Brent side by side through that high-speed corner. They get through it cleanly. Oh my god, what the hell is happening in the front here? The chicanes, all sorts of messy.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That was something else.
How the hell did Dusty
What?
manage to get through
Oh
them?
my god.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but
Oh, ice one around the outside of Dustin. That was a slick move. Oh, Don the man in the background and Nick go wide.
Okay, there
Dude,
we go.
that was a maneuver to fucking dodge Brent.
Let's all keep our heads about us. Dave is pulling away, so let's all get our shit together here.
Yeah.
Dave's laughing in the background, thinking, keep it up.
Let's see what happens here. Ice One and Safety Dance are pretty close to each other here. Dave Hook with the fastest lap of the race.
I took a screenshot of that for him.
Oh, almost a bit of contact between Ice One and Safety Dance. Oh my goodness, almost. Ice One almost had a look down the inside of Safety Dance. There's so many close battles on track right now. It's hard to pick and choose. I'm riding on board with Nick because I could see Dustin and Matt.
Ooh.
Oh, Randy's round. Oh, Dustin with a big lazy slide that opens the door for Nick, who goes around the outside.
Then Dustin back around Nick.
They touch. Stinky Baby throws her bony. It's all madness.
Oh, God. Well.
Oh, boy. Okay. Wow.
Randy's giving himself a pep talk halfway through the sprint race. In the meantime, Josh is within a second. Ollie's closing up to the whole pack here. Dave is definitely shitting bricks now. I can see the bricks shitting out of Dave as he goes down the front stretch. Do you see that, Dom? You see the bricks falling out?
I see him. I see him. Dave hits a very nice corner. Dave's on the reds, too, on my screen. Is that correct? Hold on, let me look at the...
I could not tell you what the...
Apparently, if you do a two-stopper, you get reds.
Oh, shit.
Well, those reds are going to be pretty lousy
last week, too.
By lap 4 or 5. Josh is right there.
Josh is right there, and
Ollie's close.
Ollie's right there too. This is
look at the front, top 4. It's all England right now.
Oh my God!
Look at this. England 1 through 4. Where the hell have the Americans gone?
Going a bit wide. He gets a bit squirrely. Ice One is right behind him, putting pressure.
Yeah, but this is it right here. They're gonna have a good run on Dave here coming down the front stretch. But the problem is, and I hate to say it, passing Dave can just be something else. And the thing is,
he's just gotta keep
I'll be honest. There's some.
Oh no!
They gathered it up. They gathered it up. I can't believe it. There was a bottleneck there. It looked like Josh had to slow down a bit for Dave. Ollie tried to slow down some. There was some contact. Dave's still going.
2 to go.
There's 2 laps to go. Is there any damage?
Oh man. Shit,
Ollie has damage confirmed from the
Nick Minty's
from the radio, but
gonna be looking for a move on the dusty bin.
Dave is still in the lead by about a second, but Josh is closing.
Will Dave
Josh is gonna have another shot on. Dave's tires are gonna be going off now. Based on what Dustin was talking about in the feature race with the Reds, they don't last. Josh is gonna definitely be on the better tire by now.
Oh God!
And he's closed up significantly. I still think Ollie, Dustin, Nick, they could be in a good spot here. Ollie could be in a good position.
Oh boy!
I don't envy the position that Josh is in to try to make this pass. He's gotta make the move at the right time, I think.
Yeah.
Too early, and it'll give Dave a chance to come back at him, and
Yeah, well, yeah, if he waits too long, then... Oh, boy! Okay, he's down the outside.
He's looking for it. Okay, that's definitely one place to try it. Dave has definitely been struggling.
Oh, boy!
Here. Oh, boy! And there's a lap car up front here.
Ice One is right back in it. Right back in it. Who is the lap car? It's Brent! Oh, God almighty. Wait, what's going on with Brent? I don't understand. He's
Brent
going
seems
slow.
to be having some throttle troubles here.
Brent's
yeah, there's definitely some throttle
I'm
issues.
Sick to my stomach. Safety Dan's trying to go around there. It's a white flag. It's a white flag.
Oh boy, here we go.
Down in front.
All right, Dom. No, we need legible. We need audible. Needs to be understandable.
Oh,
he set him up real nice there. Josh is gonna have a heck of a run down here. Oh, he's closing the gap up. Oh,
yes,
I just hope these guys all come back. Okay, careful, careful! Dave's around!
Save it!
Oh! It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen.
No!
Dave sent it in there.
My heart! Oh, it's just broken.
Well, at least it's working. Somebody check Dave's heart there. Dropped it back to 4th.
Oh no! Now Dave could lose in the position. The dusty bin. This could be political.
In the meantime, Josh having a very good time in Hungary.
Oh, here comes Dustin. He's got a big run on Dave. No, down the inside.
Oh, Dustin's gonna take it. And here comes Dawn. Nobody wants to be Dave's friend today.
Oh, Hookster.
Oh, big send by Dawn. Josh is gonna come to the line.
Oh my God, Dave.
Oh, no! Gas it up, Dawn. Gas it up. Gas it up. Put it in reverse or something. Get it across the line.
Boy.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
I just looked in my rear view mirror and saw Don spinning out before the line.
Yeah. He sent it. He sent it.
I just can't believe. I just can't believe the rotten luck of Dave Hook. Oh, he was leading the race for 4 out of 5 laps.
Well, I mean, I would say Dave ran a pretty good race, and I think that, I wouldn't say luck had anything to do with it. It was a good race, and, I think Dave did a good job,
Hookster, I need an interview with the Hookster.
Yeah, see if you can get a word with Hook. Let me just get a quick in with the winner in the both races here in Hungary. Josh, how do you feel?
Happy about the feature, not that happy about the sprint. I'm sorry to Dave, I didn't want to overtake with contact. But I had the run.
You know what they say.
I had to try it, and it was either that or I was going to get mugged by Ollie because I was on the outside, and I thought Dave was clear.
Yep, you do have to try it. It is a race, so there you go. And it's just an extra bit of salt in the wounds for Dave.
God.
He gets to look at your outfit. All right, Dom, can you get a quick interview with Dave before he storms off?
Dave Hook, you had the lead on the white flag lap. I mean, how sweaty are your palms right now, and what are you feeling?
That's a weird question.
In the loo.
Dave?
Dom, try a different approach. He seems to respond better to women.
Okay. Oh, hey there, Davey boy.
I shouldn't have asked.
You were out ahead, but you just couldn't.
What are you supposed to be, Bob Dylan? What are you doing? You're supposed to be a woman, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, you were out ahead, Dave, but you just couldn't seal the deal.
It's just worse and worse.
Jesus Christ! Forget it, Dom. Forget it. It's too much for you right now, okay? If I need the call center guy, I'll ask, okay? Actually, no, he's got a call center guy. It's pretty funny, but so there you have it, Josh.
How much time do we have until Abu Dhabi? Stinky Baby's staring me down like she needs to rip one.
I can't imagine what that looks like. Go ahead, Dom. We got a couple minutes. I mean,
okay.
I'll cover for you. I mean,
she's literally staring into my soul.
I
Stinky Baby. That's terrible.
This dog, Stinky
The internet
pussy.
is gonna respond.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, go tend to Stinky Pussy. So there you have it. Hungary.
Stinky baby. Yo, Stinky baby.
And I've lost my co-commentator to, well, as you heard, Stinky Baby.
You lost your co-commentator to Stinky Baby.
Yep. Just so much to digest after that race. Let's see if we can get a word with Dustin. Seems like he had a good race. Dustin, you have anything you want to say?
Let's go outside, okay?
All right, there you have it. From Dustin. Excellent stuff. Okay. How did your race go? All right, let me know when you're back. I asked how your race went.
It went all right. I had a good battle with Nick. I passed 3 cars in that chicane illegally, and then I gave them back. And then...
Okay.
Yeah, that was the highlights. Even though, I must say, I did not get an illegal overtake warning. I just felt shitty about it.
That's very sportsmanlike. Everyone likes that,
Of course, they would have passed me back eventually anyway. I'm not faster than those guys, but...
Now you finished 4th in both races, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, good result then. If I'm not mistaken, you were actually doing pretty good in the points too. So, did you get a view there, Dustin, of the incident with Dave in race 1? Did you happen to see any of that?
Which incident?
Good question. The one where Dave didn't stop going into turn 1.
Oh yeah, I did get a good view.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
insight.
He didn't stop.
He didn't stop.
He didn't stop. I heard crunch, 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 and the domino effect of Dave coming through. Yeah, it was basically. I don't know who he hit, but I know he hit one guy.
Everyone. Yep.
And then he hit the next guy, and then those guys hit other guys.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it was a controller issue or a Dave issue? Because we've heard rumors he's had some controller problems.
What kind of controller problems? Does he have a bad controller? I thought he got a new one from Jamie.
People think your brain is supposed to control things that go on.
Yeah, I don't. Did he get a new controller? This would be.
Jamie made the trip and dropped his controller off, I believe. So I think.
Oh wow. Okay, this is news to me. That's.
Dave. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like this is Dave. If you could, do you have a comment about turn 1 there? What was the trouble for you?
There's no reply at all.
No, you just hear the.
Hell no, it's a driver issue.
All right.
This subtle noises.
We got a big
you
poop
back?
from Stinky Smooch.
That's fine.
And
that's fine. Yeah, you don't.
We're all happy.
Photos.
Excellent.
I'll take some pictures for you later, Gomez. It was nice. It was like nice, smooth logs. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the hard, clumpy ones. It was nice and
Hey, Dom, can you do me a favor? When you take the picture of the dog shit later on tonight, can you make sure your dad's watching from the window? I really want to picture. I want to picture the look, the look on his face as he watches you take video of your dog's dried up shit from a few hours ago. Because I think that makes me laugh almost as much as the time we watched you cut the grass. That was also him and I had a good laugh that time. I felt that was a bonding moment.
Joe, while you're on this topic,
Yeah.
Explain what happened when Dom cut the grass while we're on this topic.
I think it was the first time Don had actually used Dom had used a lawnmower, and I mean, not to make fun of the guy, but it was, most people grow up cutting the grass, right? I thought, I mean, you just cut the grass. You learn it when you're growing up. You have to take care of the yard, I guess. And I watched this guy do something. Kind of looked like cutting the grass, but and then all the grass was shooting out the side of the mower, and instead of shooting it away from his mother's garden, he shot all the grass into his mother's garden.
It's my father's vegetable garden, and now
it was just unreal. And your dad has such a good sense of humor. He recognized that he was witnessing comic gold, and it was just something else. And I forget, did you actually finish cutting the grass, or did it get put to an end? What happened there?
I think I just cut the perimeter, and that's it. Like, once my dad saw me do that one
Did Dom get in trouble?
No, he doesn't. His dad is like the easiest going guy I've ever met in my life. I can see how Dom is what he is, like, easygoing, nice guy, but, like, Dom's grass cutting was shit. Like, it was insanely shit. It was like he'd never seen a lawnmower. It was brutal.
It was the first time I used a lawnmower in, like, a bunch of years. The last time I used a lawnmower, I got hospitalized, okay?
Oh, no.
But not for the reasons you would think, Randy. Not for, like, he didn't trip and run himself over with it. I think the dandelions took him out. It doesn't matter.
Can I tell the story real quick? I'll summarize very quick. Basically...
Ollie's peeing, so you got a minute. He's got a lot of pee in him.
Okay, well...
Yeah, my pedals are still...
Basically, my dad was a contractor for dealerships and stuff in the area, so this one dealership had a big grassy field behind their building. And so it was my dad and I's job to go and, rent a ride-along mower that the company got and cut the grass and cut this tall, messy grass. And so I'm riding this thing. I'm having a great time. My dad is, like, just going through the field, like, clearing rocks and stuff so that I don't, cause damage or whatever. And then, after the job was done, I'm wheezing and, like, I'm really huffing and puffing. And,
This was before he got the dog.
And I got home... And my breathing was getting worse and worse, and so I went to the hospital because I was having asthma issues. The grass caused an asthma attack, pretty much. So.
And that's not That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
Basically,
for a funny story, and we got a sad tale.
I thought he was gonna say something like he ran the lawnmower into the fucking building or some shit.
No.
Or fucking fell off the lawnmower.
If this race goes well, I might tell you guys about the time that he did a workout with Steph and almost died. Anyway.
No. I didn't almost die.
Steph called me in the room and said we might have to call an ambulance. So
come on. She didn't say that.
Yeah, she did. She thought you were in your final moments, and we had
to die. Can't keep up with Steph.
I was having, Joe had cut the grass the day before or whatever.
What? What? Are you blaming this on me? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm blaming this on you. Yeah, you probably cut the grass either like that morning or the day before, and it was getting in my lungs, and then Steph tried to kill me. She tried to finish me off. Both of you tried to kill me. Oh, no. You weren't even there, Ollie. You weren't even there.
He did my wife's daily workout. She does it like 5 days a week.
Yeah, it was like cardio shit. Alright, well, now I walk with Stinky Baby all the time.
There we go. Alright, so now
anyway, can we get to Abu Dhabi?
Yep, now let's head over to Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it's Daisy, not Stinky Baby or Stinky Pussy. The Stinky Pussy and Stinky Baby are the names, the horrible names. Yeah.
I don't care what you guys say.
Yeah, that's it, Dom. And it's a fine name. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it does kind of sound like a name you'd give like a prize milking cow, but it doesn't matter. It's still a good name. What's Randy going off on now? Oh, God. All right.
Medic.
Final race of the F2 series. We got the feature at Abu Dhabi.
You race the game after this.
We're not doing the sprint, are we, Joe, now?
Well, we are doing the sprint. Final track. Okay, Josh. I must not have mentioned you enough in the previous session. I did send you that nice picture of me in the bath. I thought that would have made up for it. But
I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
That was delicious.
Yeah. Well, delicious. Delicious is not the adjective I wanted, but yeah. That's where it got weird for me. That's where it got weird for me in the messages. All right. No, it's just the comments,
So his own toes is like, God, they're gorgeous.
I like how Jamie chimed in and yeah. Wicket. Don't even know what that is. Well, my legs aren't hairy. Anyways, here we are in qualifying. Here we go is right. I'm gonna ride on board with the dustiest of bins right now.
Oh, I've got that corner all wrong.
I am also by contract obligated to ride on board with the Safety Dance 94.
He does have the biggest sponsors of the series.
Oh, Don.
Don is retired from the session.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I wrecked it in the right-hander.
Oh,
I caught the
there you have
curve and
it.
wrecked it.
Turns out he's crashed in turn 12.
No, that's actually turn 3, thank you.
Well, if you times it by 3, it's 12. No, it's 9. Times it by 4, it's 12.
Here's your maths again. All right, hey, just drive the car, Josh. Just drive the car. Don't do the maths. Just drive. Yikes.
I will ask, are you guys getting to turn 3 wide open?
No, I had to lift. That's what I made the mistake.
Oh yeah. I tried going through it wide open. I tried going.
You're just going to lose so much time everywhere else.
I was just seeing how you guys are getting through there.
Damn it.
Are you guys using traction control for these cars? I'm just asking.
I've got semi.
Like medium? Medium?
Little too much info there, Seth. Here we come to the line.
Oh, wow.
Really
Oh,
smart.
excellent. Excellent lap by Ollie. Puts it on pole.
Nice one, Ollie. Hold on. I've not had a pole.
Well, okay. Again, Josh, the innuendos are painful right now. I mean, it's settle down.
You're welcome. I'm on fire.
Well, well, you beat me, Randy. I retired,
slow.
so.
Wow, look how
What
close
happened?
it was. And
Wow.
one of the more up-front drivers really struggling there in 6th.
Yeah. I
My
ballsed
goodness.
that up.
What the hell happened to Dave? What? Dave, did you pull over and grab a hot dog? What happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. That makes sense. You gotta, no, oh, come on, Ollie. They could sell turkey. They could sell turkey ones. Oh, man. I love turkey hot dogs. Oh. You remember that disgusting hot dog I ate on that freaking boat? So fucking gross. Don't buy, just a pro tip, don't buy hot dogs off of a freaking boat. It wasn't $10, come on. Oh, okay, so it's 2 hot dogs. It's expensive hot dogs off of a little ferry. I don't eat the buns. I don't eat the bread. I like to eat the meat, not the bread. So, any predictions, Dom, heading into the race?
I think it'll be a close one.
Predictions. Dave tries to be heroic entering turn 1.
I think Dave's got his heroics out of the way here. I think he's ready to turn over a new leaf here.
Yeah. Let's
Keep it
ride on
clean
board
off
with
the
Dave.
start.
Because I think he is
Clean.
ready to turn over a new leaf and just...
Clean start here.
Okay, yeah,
Head
look
into
at that.
turn 1, and boy, that was clean.
Oh, Dave. Oh, no, Randy, I think, spun round. Oh,
Yeah.
boy, Dave's getting battered like a souffle. Oh, Don's a spinner again.
Man, Dave Hook has just a stone
Wow.
part. Don't go near him.
Tight racing
Look
up
at
front.
this top 5, top 6.
This is tough stuff here. It's gonna be Drafting is going to be crucial coming down here, and Nick is tucked up tight there.
Speaking of tucked up tight, Dave Hook is tucked up tight right behind the Geese Nadel's of the dusty bin. Oh, Dave brakes early.
No, he's behind Matt. He's behind Matt there.
Oh, sorry, I was on board with Matt. I was like, wow, that's very that's very good of Dave, but I mean, that's explaining why. Oh, sorry, David.
Josh gets by Nick somehow. I thought Nick was going to be making a move on Ollie, but Josh is squeezed by.
Yeah.
I heard during the qualifying session, Dom, that he was struggling with being semi-erect. So let's hope that doesn't impact his ability to race tonight. Very close up front right now. Looks like Ollie driving for a new team this week.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice looking car, that.
Oh, Brent's got a run on Nick.
Making a run on Nick.
Yeah, Nick's under pressure here.
Yeah, he is. And he was going for the lead, it looked like, coming down the backstretch. So Nick clearly struggling a little bit in the latter sections of the lap, but he tends to get his shit together before the end of these things anyway, so. Now the top four have put a little gap on Dustin.
Big moment from Brent, and he saves it. Incredible save from Brent.
Did he make any contact with the wall?
No, he almost did, though. That was an incredible... I got that on stream. That was an incredible save.
I'm glad you got the video of that, because I only saw the aftermath when it looked like he just shot out of space.
Yeah, you know, if you run wide turn 3, the curbs get bumpy there. That's exactly what happened, and his car was bouncing up and down like crazy. Went into a half slide and saved it. Incredible reactions from Brent.
Here we are, up front with Ollie. Got about a second lead over Josh, but I can imagine that Josh does not want to see that remain such a large lead as we head toward the third lap of DRS. Nick closing back in on Josh, as I kind of figured he would start to get the hang of it here, but he did seem to struggle the first time around through Sector 3, so we'll see how he does.
Good exit from Nick.
Ollie's
doing great.
Really cooking it now. He's...
Oh, safety dance a bit wide.
Yep. Nick is not quite able to capitalize.
Yeah.
Now here comes Brent after that crazy save and ruining his underpants. Is closing back in on Nick. And Dustin is closing up a little bit here. He's not quite as lonely as he was a minute ago.
Matt's still hanging around Dustin too. Less than a second back from him. Dave Hook's getting a bit lonely, unfortunately.
No, I'm sure he'll find somebody soon enough.
Still very... Oh, safety dance does the same thing Brent did last lap, and he also saves it.
Yeah, a lot of understeer through those corners. It looks like the drivers are struggling with right now.
The battle.
I think just about the only driver who's not struggling with appears to be Ollie, who's now out to a 2.5 second lead.
Yep, he's got a comfortable buffer to just manage the tires now, and he can just.
Nick's gonna have a run here going into the braking zone.
Yep.
Will he take it here, or will he save it for the backstretch?
Might be saving it here. Brent's closing in too.
Actually,
bit of contact
look at
there.
this, Dom. They're going to be double DRS coming down this stretch here.
Yep.
Josh could be in real trouble. Oh, there's going to be two of them.
I think the gap's big enough.
I don't know. No, it's going to hold. You're right, but. Oh, so close. Josh sliding everywhere at the back of the car.
Lots of pressure on the safety dance. I mean, Brent's right there too. Dustin's almost closed the gap to 1 second. He was about 1.5 back at the start of this lap.
Yep.
And Matt's right there too. I mean, if these three continue to battle, it could be 5 battling for second place.
Yeah, at the rate these guys are going, the only thing that's going to stop Ollie in this race is going to be penalties, which, unfortunately, track limits have been a bit of an issue for him this series.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, good exit from Nick. Good exit from the corner.
Yeah, not much of a passing area, and I can imagine Nick is going to wait it out till they get to the straightaway out there, but we'll see. This has been such a tough corner every lap so far. Let's see how they manage it. Brent gives himself a little bit of space, and I think it actually kind of worked for him because he must have had more air on the front wing because he's closed right back up to this group.
Dustin's right there now, too.
Yeah.
It's a 4-horse race.
Pass me back, MK. Pass me back.
What?
Pass me back.
There you go. So here we go, coming down the straightaway, 3/10. That's gonna be passable territory.
I didn't expect you to go wide like that.
Here comes Nick, a 10th and a half.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna go for it here. This is exactly what Brett wants to see. This side by side is gonna bring these two right into it.
Ooh, a little bit of a touch. They touch. And Brent's right there now. So is
Who's
Dustin.
going to get the DRS? Josh has the DRS. Brent's got the DRS, and Nick is going to be left hanging.
Oh my goodness.
Brent tucked right up behind Josh. Brent's got all the momentum.
Ooh, good stuff, good stuff.
Close stuff there, but everyone keeps it clean. That's great to see.
And while all this is happening, almost a 5-second lead. Now it is 5 seconds for Ice 1.
Yeah, it's a large lead, but you know what? I wouldn't rule out something just yet. Anything could happen, and as you saw with, Brent sliding there and various other things. One spin out.
Brent really trying to attack. Ooh, excuse me. Brent
After
really
this
trying
race,
to attack.
Josh's ass is going to be sore.
Yeah. Well, he sure doesn't have a semi anymore.
Are you implying he'd be more flaccid or more?
Yeah, he's
after all these guys being behind him.
Yeah, there's nothing there anymore. I mean.
Oh, he's flaccid.
Yeah, no, he's flaccid now.
Okay, I just didn't know what you were implying of him. He does sponsors and stuff. Gotta watch what we say. Certainly don't want to imply that all this attention he's getting from Brent is providing him any sort of stimulus. So here we go down the backstretch.
Oh, Nick with a good exit on Brent.
Yep.
It's going to be a drag race.
Everyone's got DRS, but poor Josh. No DRS. Just the clean air on the nose. Dustin, very, very well accompanied tonight. He's had a lot of time with some friends.
Yep.
Loneliness has been a problem for him, but it isn't tonight.
Ooh. Good stuff from these two. Nick going for a move. Dustin is right there now. It's between Brent, Nick, and Dustin.
In the meantime, Josh is finally getting a moment to breathe.
Oh, Dustin on the outside. Nick down the inside. Wow, good stuff.
Excellent
good stuff.
racing.
Good stuff.
This is such good racing for this track. These guys are doing a great job. This kind of reminds me of the first race in this series where it was just crazy competitive back and forth. Josh is running for his life now. Ollie, in the meantime, he's out in the weeds. He's gone. Assuming he doesn't take it into the pit wall, which we I don't know if you know this, Dom, but we had an incident earlier in the series where one of the drivers actually collided with the pit wall.
Oh my.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
the driver was okay, but understandably upset.
Were you talking about the race at Hungary?
Speaking of pitting, Safety Dance and Nick Minty into the pits.
Yeah, they hit an early pit. Oh, this has got to be a chance for Brent. He's got to really push this lap to try to
negate the undercut.
Cover off.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh no, Don.
Oh no, Don, the man's hit something else, and it's a penalty.
Bad to worse. Oh my goodness.
Don't get him started, because he'll tell you what he hates. So Ollie out to what appears to be nearly a 7-second lead.
My God.
But let's see. I mean, those guys came in the pits really early, did they not?
Yeah, well, no. 10 laps on the softs and 10 laps on the mediums and 6 on the softs. That sounds about right.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's super soft and soft. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. So there you have it from our producer, Knucklehead, over here. Can't get his thing straight, so...
My thing goes straight.
Nope, let's not do it. Let's not touch it.
No, I don't want you to touch it. That's disgusting.
Up front, we have Ollie on lap 6 doing an excellent job. Really, and I kind of expected this from Ollie. This is definitely one of his favorite tracks, and I think that makes a difference. If you like the track, you tend to do a little better at the track. If you go into it with a different attitude. Brent, second place. Dustin having a great run.
What, Randy?
Question is, where? Where? Ollie's in the pits. So Brent stays out for another lap, interestingly enough. So does Dustin. That's interesting.
Dustin's on alternate tyres again.
Oh boy, that is not what Brent wanted to hear. Although I will say, during the other race, I don't think it was quite the advantage I thought it would be. And so we're with Safety Dance right now. Josh, as he's known by his friends, in 4th place. He's going to be coming up on Ollie here, but I don't
Ollie's
think
clearing him.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, Ollie should be clear. But the real question is, where does this put him in relation to Nick and Brent? And it looks like Nick has been caught behind a car that hasn't pitted yet.
Hey, settle. Good girl.
You okay, Dom?
Yeah, I'm just getting SB to settle.
Okay, Brent is under the heat now from Dustin, who's closed up a little bit here on those tires, but...
Nick and Matt are in a heated battle. Nick's
got to go. I mean, Nick was racing Josh, but Josh has been able to squeak away.
Matt's defending the position. Oh my goodness! Nick really trying to throw Matt off.
Oh, a little bit of contact there, I think. Unless it was my camera angle.
No, there was a bit of contact. And it's going to be...
Up front, we got Dustin, who's going to go to the lead as Brent hits the pits.
Round the outside goes Nick. Nice move.
Here comes Ollie. He should easily take the lead here. Oh, it looks like the coolest of MKs has received a 3-second time penalty for...
Good, that gets him off my ass.
This they're going, I can't see the corner.
Well, he's off Don's ass, so Dustin out front again, doing the alternate strategy. I mean, have to see how that plays out. Now, from looking at Ollie here, it looks like Josh has closed up quite a bit from that pit cycle. He was 5 seconds back. Now it's half of that. So 2. When you oh, I meant before you pitted. Yeah.
Brent makes the move.
You're doing good.
On Matthew 7657. But Matt 7657 gets a good exit and DRS. Will he pass him back?
I wonder what his agenda is right now. I mean, is he pitted? He hasn't pitted, has he?
I don't think he has.
He pitted early. He pitted one lap before everyone.
Oh, that's right.
Did he? Oh, yeah. Wow. So forgive me. I didn't realize. I thought perhaps Matt hadn't pitted yet.
Oh no, yeah, everybody's stopped except for the Dusty Bin.
Oh wow, look at that. So we're just waiting to see what Dustin plans on doing here. As he, it's a bit of an old storyline now, Dom, but clearly decided to make himself lonely. I mean, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, if you ask me.
I would agree.
I mean, complains about it, but yet here he is, way on his own, so, you know. There you have it. Nick with the quickest lap, trying to make up for some lost time. But quite a bit of time lost, actually. What is it? 3 seconds now behind Josh?
Yeah.
Josh, 2.5 seconds, 2.3 behind Ollie. Only halfway through the race, but that close racing we had at the beginning is kind of spread out quite a bit after that pit cycle.
Yeah. And now we just wait for Dustin to pit, and we'll see where he files up here.
Well, I'm thinking just based on being out there so long, he's going to have to fall back to at least behind Matt, no?
Maybe not that far. Maybe behind Brent.
Maybe, yeah.
I think the pit stop delta might be like 25, 26 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Oh, jeez, Dustin did some Tokyo drift there coming off that corner. Held it. So those tires must be on their way out. Is he going to go another lap? It kind of looks it. Well, he likes the way it felt. He's going to go another lap.
Wow. Brave man. Brent is closing the gap a little bit to Nick Minty. The gap was 1.5 a few corners ago. Now it's 1.3.5.
Yep. And Nick's really hustling it off some of these corners in Sector 3. And I wonder if that's going to... Yeah, Brent just put in the quickest lap.
There we go, Brent.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have to say though, Josh has been able to really make some good use of the. Oh, there's a 3-second penalty.
Is.
We mentioned it earlier in the race. It's been the nemesis of him.
And this opens the door for the safety dance to take the net lead here.
It does.
Unbelievable scenes here from Abu Dhabi.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. Ollie's just going to have to...
Oh, fuck, that was close.
He's just going to have to put the pedal down and try to stretch that gap. That's all he can do. He can't get the penalty back, so...
I almost had a disaster in turn 3 again.
Now, who's on fresher tires, Dom? Do you know? Is it Ollie or is it Josh?
Whoever put it last.
Ollie has 1 lap fresher tires. The freshest tires on the grid is Brent right now until Dustin pits.
Okay. Well, I bet Ollie's hoping that those fresher tires come into effect toward the end because he's gonna need to get some time back on that one.
And Dustin's going in. Dustin's going in now.
All right, Dustin hits the pits.
Dustin hits the pits and the stinky baby sits up.
Yep. So up front right now, it's still net
Hey Dave,
lead.
are you playing this race for 8th shit again?
Let's ride on board with the
Don't
Hookster.
tell me slowing down
Well,
there. No way.
Yeah, because I'm catching them.
No,
the shit was just like 15 seconds ahead just a couple laps ago.
Well, we're riding on board with the Hookster, and I mean, it looks... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There was some half throttle going out of that corner there. And this is some of the smoothest braking I've ever seen from the Hookster.
Hey, Dave, Dave, just tell him your throttle doesn't work right like I do. It works.
Oh, he's lifting and coasting. He's lifting and coasting through some of these corners.
He's trying to save some fuel. He's trying to save a little fuel.
Oh, Dave.
I will also point out, up front, Ollie has been able to extend that gap to a safe margin for the time being. Not a big margin, but
Oh, Dustin and Matt! Dustin and Matt! Oh my goodness, Dustin and Matt are
Yeah,
side
because
by
there's
side.
no way I caught him by 9 seconds and 3 laps if he was racing fucking...
Dave, Dustin and Matt are side by side right now. Dustin gets by.
Dustin with the fresh tires.
Yep.
Nice pass to the outside, and he's gone. He's back after Brent now.
And you just gotta wonder if Dave Hook's fingers are getting tired, because I've seen some questionable inputs from the Hookster through some of these corners.
Yeah, I was a fucking second faster than him in Sector 1.
Look at these, he's so ginger on the throttle.
Nick, in the meantime, is actually starting to make inroads on Josh, which is definitely not what Josh wanted to see.
Ready to catch me. Oh, he's still there. You're there.
Now, I'll be honest with you, Dom. It's very plausible that Nick wins this race. If he can catch up to Josh and pass him, and anything else happens to Ollie with that very minute gap he has of 6 or 7 tenths right now over the penalty, Nick is still somehow in contention to win this race despite the gaps.
On the flip side, on the contrary, if Nick and Safety Dance fight too much, that'll only help Ice 1, and he might be able to stay above that 3-second penalty gap.
Yeah, for sure.
So things are starting to get interesting.
I can imagine that that's more likely how that's going to play out. I can't see that either one of these guys is going to let the other one go for lap time's sake, because then they sacrifice winning the race themselves. So
yeah,
they must just be hoping that Ollie's going to rack up another few warnings.
Incredible pace from Don the Man, who has closed the gap from 5 seconds to 2.1 in an entire lap. I mean,
well, Don's a fast driver. If the tires stay on the car and the walls stay away from him and the pit lane stays unbarricaded, he's a quick guy.
Dave, what you can't hide from YouTube, Dave. You son of a bitch, I see everything you're doing. Oh, God. Now, remember, Don the Man still has that penalty. Yep, 1 second for Nick. He's inside it now.
Less than a second.
So, with these last 4 laps, it's all going to come down to, can Josh or Nick get within 3 seconds without fighting each other for too long or too much? And Ollie is desperately going to try to stay in front of whoever is second by 3 seconds.
Frighteningly close. Another thing to consider is, will the DRS of these cars allow them to gain on Ollie? Will the fact that they can DRS each other a little bit?
Oh, it could hurt Ollie, that's true. Any mistake is going to be crucial here. Nick does get DRS.
Nick does get the DRS.
0.5 of a second between Nick and the Safety Dance.
A good result in this race here will surely secure the championship for Nick, which he's had a great season in the F2 this third roundabout. I think a good point score will fairly start to lock that up for him. But he still would like to win the race, but we'll see how that plays out. Not many laps to go, and it just depends on how he handles Josh.
Dave Hook just gets passed by Don the Man here.
Yeah, big surprise there taking place for 8th place. It looks like Dave has fallen back to 8th place.
No.
But right now he would still finish 7th.
Interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out.
That's right.
Take that 8.
Less than half a second.
Man.
Nick right there.
Nick is right there.
You're right, Dom. I think this is played out for Ollie. At 4 seconds now. He's about a second and change clear of the gap he needed.
Yeah, if Nick wants this win, he's going to have to get the move done quick and hustle. He's gonna have to use everything: his experience, his tires,
his good looks, and his musical ability all have to come into play here.
See, I was about to say good looks, but you would have ripped me open. I was going to say good looks, and I was like, you know what?
Poor choice of words. Absolutely atrocious choice of words. So here we are, Nick looking for a place to pass.
Oh, here he goes!
That's all the way down the inside. He's going to have the preferred line going into the corner, but Josh is going to have
the DRS.
A chance to come back at him. This is the second time I've seen that in this race.
Nick goes defensive.
He has to, but Josh is going to have a ton of momentum. And he's going to try to come back around the outside. But
no, it's very close.
They trade, and here comes Brent, here comes Dustin. So we're kind of back to where we started, I think, where everyone's going to start to close up, and Ollie's going to be skipping away over there. But
2.5 second buffer between Nick and Ice One.
So Nick desperately trying to get to a second here on Josh.
With Dave back off again.
Big slide from Nick. Big slide. Nick loses 3/10 in one corner there.
Oh, man.
Matthew's in it. Right now.
Oh, I can't. I'm Matthew 7657 has got full. Whoa, hold on. Something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right back here between 7th and 8th position. Does Dave... Oh, Dave opens the door. I don't know about that. Dave, don't you want to secure the 2 points?
Up front, Josh is going to have the DRS.
That's right.
Just barely on Nick.
Yep, he's got it.
And the only thing that could stop Ollie now is another 3-second penalty, which would just be ridiculous to see it happen that way. But that's about it. I mean, they're not going to catch him unless he spins out. They're racing each other. Brent and Dustin are closing up to these two. But
all I know is these tires better last 2 fucking laps.
It's Josh again. Good run with the DRS. He's going to get close, but not close enough to really make a move, I don't think, unless Nick has another slide.
I took the 2 laps ago with 70% wear before Randy, and they didn't last, so...
Oh, it's Dustin with the 3 seconds.
It's tough. It's a tough track.
Yeah, my tire light's orange.
Here we come to the last lap here. Ollie's going to be taking the white flag. Brent desperately trying to get involved in this fight. But I think the only way that's going to happen is if these two start racing a little harder than this. Josh trying.
Randy, how far behind Dave are you?
Brent now within 1.67 seconds here. He's close.
Yeah. Would you pit again, Randy? Oh, was it the guy in front of you?
Hookster. Both of you guys.
Yeah, because that happened right in front of me on the start.
Josh not going to be within DRS here, and unfortunately that might be it for him.
Oh, he did get DRS.
He did get DRS.
He did. He got the wing open
it's gonna have to be quite the effort to close that gap, even with the second DRS zone. Nick is going to have to make a mistake.
8/10. He's going to get it again. It'll close him up for Sector 3, but he's going to have to absolutely nail Sector 3.
Ollie way out in front. Ollie's reducing his pace a bit to make sure he doesn't get any more warnings. Josh down to 6/10. Brent right there if these two get the racing, but it's going to take a slide from Nick. But I think Nick's in good shape here. Brent has done a great job to catch up to this group, but a little too late at this point. Looks like Nick has got everything under control. Ollie.
Brent into the wall a little bit there. He was really pushing. Luckily, the barriers didn't catch his tire. And
Ollie's going to come across the line.
Good stuff.
Good race, Ollie.
The fireworks blow.
And Brent.
Yep.
Let's go race. Enjoyed that one.
Good clean race. That was really good to see. Now let's have a look at what's going on in, let's say, 8th. There we got Dave! Hey, look at him go! That's about as fast as that car's gone tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
My goodness, it's cured! Must be...
Well, I can still see his inputs. He's not pushing his fingers all the way down. You gotta get your fingers way in there, Dave.
It's been really hot in England recently, and I think it's having an effect on Dave.
Oh, man.
Oh, man is right, but he's still going to come back in 8th, which, oddly enough, is where he's finished in almost all the feature races this season.
I know, it's like a curse or something. Like, why would anybody...
It's a curse? Why would anybody deliberately drive slow when finishing 7th is just as good and gives you more points? But, you know, we don't have all those answers to those questions, so what can we do?
Hit the pole.
Don the Man is going to be starting 2nd. Ollie wins the feature race from pole position. I'm sure that was good for him. Very excited to do that on a track he enjoys very much. Now we're coming into the sprint race. Don the Man, driver of the day. Look at how excited Ollie is here.
I'll take it. Thanks, fans.
All right. So let's look at the standings here.
Yeah, let's get a picture of that. So with that, I can fairly certain say that Nick has won the 3rd season of Formula 2. Congratulations to Nick on a great season. Outside of something astronomical that I've miscalculated here, I'm fairly certain where he's in good shape going forward. But there's still one race left to run, and 2nd place is still up for grabs. And it's, I mean, just off the top of my head, Dom, it's going to be very close.
Oh.
Ollie having a good result here in the feature race. It's going to come down to the sprint race.
Exciting
Definitely
stuff. We will see what happens.
It helped. It helped because I'm fairly certain they were separated by 1 point, Ollie and Josh, going into this final series here. Josh did have a good run at Hungary, so if Ollie could match that sort of an effort, plus having won the pole in the feature race, that might be enough for Ollie to hold 2nd. Yeah. We'll have to see.
Well, I don't know about you, Joe, but my boots quiver and quake for Dave Hook, who starts on pole. I wish him the best. And all the other drivers.
I mean, I wish him the best too. I like to play the game in my socks personally, but that's fine. It sounds like a very Canadian way to do it. Sounds like a very upstate New York way to do it. So Dave going to be starting up front here. Don.
Here we go.
Don's been quick, and I wonder how that's going to play out. I would be careful if I was Matt and Dustin on the start.
Green, green, green. Good start
Two very
from Dave.
aggressive drivers. Dave's got a good start. Don's going to come in there.
No,
little bit of Dave's own medicine. Matt is choosing to go around the outside. I don't know about that.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Dustin has gone around off something.
They're banging wheels at the front.
Yeah, it's close. Brent is already up to third almost here. Oh, there goes the little hole in the middle of the road. Dave and Don.
They're still banging wheels.
It's the double D's. Nick's got a penalty for corner cutting. Here comes Brent for second.
And here comes Safety Dan's behind. Oh my God, they're all drafting around Dave Hook.
They're all drafting. So it looks like, oh no, that is dangerous territory for Dave to be. Oh boy. Contact there.
Oh my God, I didn't know there was grass on this track until Dave Hook showed me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's 3 wide. It's 3 wide.
Why have you put him in the middle? No! Oh, he's just bouncing off everybody, and it's an awful accident. It's an awful accident.
Oh my God.
Somebody rode, somebody
I can't take it anymore.
Riding going on.
No, Nick's around. Nick's in the fence. What's going on here? Nick has crashed.
Oh my God.
In the meantime, Dawn's still up front.
You don't even have a wing up there.
Dawn's still up front.
Oh,
Brent looking for the lead here.
Oh,
it's gonna be tight.
Can anyone hear me? I think I've got connection issues.
Yeah, we got you, Josh. We got you. We can hear you. You're still going.
I'm struggling. Cars are jumping about.
10-4.
He has no wings, so he can't do it.
Brent finally worked his way to the lead of one of these races. He's been up front all season.
I think I'm back. Don ahead, yeah? P3.
Yep, correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Yep, that's correct.
Dave Hook is 7th?
I don't have it. I don't have it like I did in the last Dhabi race.
Oh, big damage from the Hookster. Oh, the poor guy was just getting battered between 2 cars. It was like one of his films in the 80s.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, did Dustin not spin off on lap 1 and has now somehow climbed his way to 5th?
Yeah.
4th?
4th now.
My race is over. I put wet tyres on.
Matt's decided to put the wet tires on in a strategic bit of genius. Let's see how it plays out for him.
Oh my!
We can get it on board. Apparently, his crew, they were confused. Oh, there he is on the wet tires. Let's get some video of this.
He's on the wets.
Oh, he is not accelerating the way he thought he would.
Let's see how it is in the braking zone.
It's not good. It's not going to be good. As you can see, there is no braking zone.
He's in the
big
water.
Enough. Yeah, that's about where he needs to put that thing right now. Well, this is, when it comes to efforts of finishing 8th, this is a new technique, and Matt's around. Matt spun the car. Apparently what I've heard is he hit the wrong button, Dom. I think he hit the wrong button in the pits, that's what I'd heard.
Yeah, Josh, you had a front row seat to almost a disaster in that fucking guardrail.
I missed what? I missed quite a bit. What, the start?
No, just now, the last lap.
Oh yeah.
So up
I didn't
front,
apologize, to be honest.
Don is still not that far behind Brent. I wonder if Brent's pacing himself, trying not to make any mistakes.
I shouldn't have went with setup 4.
There you have it. Setup 4 seems to be what's causing Don. Now, Don, didn't you go with setup 4 last time?
Yeah.
And it worked for you last time, right?
Well, I didn't have fucking guys up my ass in the second corner either.
There you have it. Less guys in his ass, better results. Don the man. What are you laughing about, Josh? So we're coming to 2 laps to go here. Brent with a 1.5 second lead. Josh in third, but Don now putting in the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, it's the Don line.
Oh, there it is. The Don line. We've all come to know that line through the first sector here at Abu Dhabi. Nick is now... Oh, there's the consequence of the Don line. It appears Don has been given a 2-second penalty. How the hell did he get a 2-second penalty? I didn't even know that was an option.
Nick's only got a 2 as well.
Because it's a sprint race. It's 2 in the sprint.
Yeah. 2 in the sprint, 3 in the...
I thought we've been over this.
Yeah, don't do it, Josh. Don't do it. What'd you say, Dustin?
I thought we've been over this.
Yeah, we probably have.
No.
We probably
There's
have.
so much going on.
There's a lot of stimulus here, Dustin. We're doing the best we can. Dom, are you still there? Have I lost you? Yeah, it probably would be, Dustin, wouldn't it? It's just, yeah. There's a lot of stimuli, and you know what? Just doing the best we can to work our way through all that information and have something coherent to say afterward. Now, Dom, are you still there? You got a copy on me, Dom? It appears we've lost Dom as well. Only to the dog, I can presume. Is known as Stinky Baby, but Daisy. Probably. So, last lap here. Brent with the lead, knowing the second place car does indeed have a penalty. Fairly certain he's in control of the situation. Josh in third. Don continuing to use his line.
And the funny thing, Joe, that's not the corner I got the warning in. Or the penalty.
No. You got it in the next one?
That's fucking... That fucking left-right before the chicane.
I got you.
I think that is turn 12.
So, after all of the laps running this season, all the stimuli, we're coming to the conclusion here into Sector 3. It does appear that Brent is in good shape. He is definitely coming under fire from Don here. I can't imagine that...
Fuck.
Well,
Come on.
whoa, Don sent it deep. Real deep. And that's gonna be it for that.
Breath away there, Joe.
It did, because he left the screen, Dustin. He left the screen, and it was, as we discussed, a little too much for me. I didn't know where he was going to come back out, so it was frightening.
Because I didn't want to get hauled up by Brent, but I was trying to keep 2 seconds ahead of Josh.
Yep.
I was at 1.8 at the time.
So here comes Brent to win the sprint race. Congratulations, Brent. Don is going to fall to third. Fourth is going to be Dustin.
I'll take it the way this night's in.
And there you have it. Don will take it. Nick's going to come back fifth. Here comes Randy. Going to come across the line shortly now for sixth.
Hey, Dave, it doesn't matter if you get 8th place in the sprint race.
He's going for consistency.
Oh, Dave.
I actually got bit by a mosquito during that race.
What do you get for 8 every time?
I like 4th place. Is my favorite.
Ah, yeah. Driver of the day is Brett. Suit doesn't match the car, but, you know, what can you do? Funds are tight.
Sponsors there. Sponsors.
Yeah, look how excited he is. Oh, it appears, who is that? No, that's you, Josh. You're soaking him down there. Yeah. Don's well, you did. You soaked down, Brent there. Pretty good.
So, so in the sprint race, second and third don't mean a fucking thing. Difference.
How do you mean?
Because we both get 12 points.
No, you got 2 points for fastest lap.
Oh, is that how it worked?
Yeah, so you got 10 for third and then 2 for fastest lap.
Okay.
Yep.
Looks like Dustin has
do that lap.
fastest lap.
Nope.
Why
Dustin's
lap purple.
The feature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So there's three different result screens. There's the week. Yep. Yep. So it's pretty safe to say that that Josh, you'll be second in the standings. I'll calculate everything up, but
yeah, I think I am now. Ollie was out, and I had to keep close to Brent, and we tied in these 2 races. So I think I should be okay.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah, I think so too. But I'll calculate that stuff. Steph's not cooking yet, so I got a little bit of time, and I can calculate that right after the races. But good race tonight, guys. So for next week, the plan is to do a test race with the 21 game. I'll post a track in the chats and on the PlayStation messages to those of you who aren't in them for next week. It'll just to see if everything works like it's supposed to, but I can't imagine there's going to be any real problems. The game is very similar in most ways. I think some of the differences are basically physics related stuff, like the curbs are a little bit more.
See, there's some of us using PS4 copies, right?
Yes.
Yep. That won't be an issue.
That it has it has, like, according to the early forums, I don't know if the patch today for 2021 fixed it, but as of on launch, people on like 5s playing with people in 4s, yeah, connecting to each other were fine, but lobbies have been crashing, according to the forums.
Yeah. I mean, I had.
So I wonder if that was why they patched it today to fix that.
Yeah, it's very possible. I mean, I myself have not had any issues because I have I've been playing it. I played it online a little bit, and I can be rest assured I wasn't playing with any. Just all PS5 guys, and it seemed okay, but we'll find out. I mean, that's the point of testing it, and we'll see how that goes, but I expect that it'll be okay. I've had my internet just checked last week. Everything looks good for hosting the races, so yeah, shouldn't be any problem. So, good races tonight, guys. There was some really good action back and forth, and there was some good racing for 8th place, too. Congratulations on that, Dave.
Yeah, the action was hot.
Oh, you back, Dom?
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I almost had an emergency with Stinky Baby.
I can imagine that it was the dog that had the emergency, not you.
You should have smelt it outside. My God.
Nope. That's great.
Like, she put the stinky stench in Stinky Baby. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it was, ooh.
Something.
Cool story, Dom.
Yeah, so while Dom's outside smelling his dog's fecal matter, I
wasn't smelling it. I mean, it was something. Like, it was a bomb going off. Like, she was super stinky. Like, if she was a human, I mean, she'd be ashamed of herself.
Yeah, and she'd also be shitting in your backyard, which wouldn't look very good for a human either. So, good race tonight, guys.
Oh, guess what, Joe? Just for the record, F1 2020 is already deleted.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Right on it.
Well, I mean, I actually went ahead and installed it on the PS4 Pro so that I can play it there if I want to relive the past. But I understand.
Do you still play F1 2016, Joe?
Believe it or not, I don't go back to 16, but I have played 17, and I also love to go back and play 2010. So.
Yeah.
I still play 2010. My favorite ever F1 game.
Yeah, 2010 is still a good time, especially on the computer when you can upscale the
as,
graphics and everything.
As Gomez, or was it MK called? I think it was Gomez. I'm gonna go finish a soap opera on F1 2021.
I think I just heard some music. Dom, did you hear that?
I did hear it.
It appears the champion is playing us a little ditty. I think that was him, but we'll never know for sure. We can never be certain.
But yeah, Gomez, that is a good way to describe it. A fucking soap opera.
I liked it. I really liked it.
But
right then, guys.
Yeah, good race tonight, guys. Congratulations, Nick. Congratulations, Josh, on second. Yeah, good racing tonight. Everyone had a good.
It was the feature races at the start of the season that got Nick away and gone. Really, me, Brent, and Ollie just couldn't catch him from there. But well done, well deserved.
Yeah. Yeah, so good job, guys. Good job for everyone. And I will keep you guys posted about next week, but it will be a testing race, so nothing too serious, just to make sure that everything works. And Dom, do you think you can make the test race?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I just want to make sure. I didn't know if, Stinky was going to be...
I don't think I'm buying the game, though.
Okay. So you're going to be... How are you going to do...
Buddy.
No, I can... I can make the Monday, like I can be there with you guys for emotional support, but I don't know if I want to race,
Okay. So we'll touch
Really,
base on all that.
You don't like us anymore? Is there an explanation?
Yeah, I think it's just an emotional roller coaster that he's on over there with Stinky Baby. But
last we talked about this, I thought Josh was going to be a holdout. Are you buying the game, Josh?
I've still actually not got the game yet, so I might still not. But there you go.
So, well, let's not encourage him, Gomez. Let's weigh on the side of positivity. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm interested in why. I'm kind of interested in why.
Well,
it is £60.
It's £60 for us here, which is a ridiculous amount of money for starters. And not only that, but you get less stuff once again. You get a fucking shitty breaking point fucking thing with all this shit animation that no one.
I just said that I really liked it.
Apart from big F1
YouTube. I really liked it. So.
Well, you're in a minority, but if you like it, that's up to you. But I think it's just pumping more shit in that no one wants to get rid of the stuff that people do want. We've not got the full calendar in there.
I consider myself people still.
Well, but from my personal perspective, I'm sick of Codemasters.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you said from my personal perspective.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Do you know when they're going to be adding the tracks, Josh?
Not a clue. Probably you're going to charge you £10 for doing it, to be honest with you, in fucking EA.
Well, I hope not. From what I read, it was going to be free, but I certainly hope not. There's going to be 3 more tracks added, hopefully very soon. That would be good.
Well, I mean, Jeddah's always been on the calendar, hasn't it? So they've got no excuse with that one.
Yeah. Isn't the Portuguese track going to be on there too?
Yes, that should be on there, and I think the other one's Imola. Cool. Is it Imola?
Is it? Okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Portuguese track, at least. I don't
know. You said what was the first one?
The new Jeddah circuit in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. Is it street track?
Is that why you're boycotting it also? You just... No. Like the way it's presented.
No, I'll get the game. I guess.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God,
okay.
Look at this. He just tries to make out like there's some fucking drama.
Yeah, it's honestly it's like he knows his contract for broadcasting is coming to an end, and he's gonna have to renegotiate
I gotta
it.
end my stream.